Hello everyone, I'm River Fox and this is the new updated Stonewood Questline missions. If you have been on the channel before, then you may know that I have already completed these back quite some time ago, and even myself, I do admit that some of those original Stonewood videos aren't the best. They're not as clear as I would like them to be, so I am redoing those videos, and this is the new Stonewood series. But if you are new around here, then thank you very much for stopping by. Don't forget to click that like down below, smash that subscribe before you go, and if you turn on the notification bell, then you will always get updated of all my content when it comes out. If you do buy anything from the item store, then please consider using code RiverFox, as it will help me out a great deal. And if you want to keep up to date on all the information relating to the channel, then do check out my Discord and Twitter accounts. The links for those will be in the description down below. But as I said, this is the updated Stonewood Questline missions. I'm redoing some of the original missions as I wasn't happy with the first time around. I was new to YouTubing, new to Save the World at the time, so they weren't my best quality, so we are redoing them now. And this is mission number 3, which is a Ride the Lightning mission. Now, if you do play in public, then this will be a lot easier for you. And for anyone who doesn't know, if you go on to your menu here, and you will have privacy, quite a lot of the times this will automatically set to private, so all you would need to do is change that to public and hit apply, and you will be playing with other people of similar power levels to yourself, who will be able to help with the mission. Now, as always with any of my videos like this, I do always do these in private, just so I get plenty of time to be able to go through, set up what I need to do. So next tip that I do have, if you go on your quests page and if you pin your current main quest at the top, then whenever you go onto your map screen, you will know which mission you need to go into. Now, for the first 2 or 3 missions, you will only have the one option to go to, but when your map is full of various different quests, then any quest that has got this white pulsing circle around it will mean that it is compatible with that mission. So let us get straight in there now, and let's get this Ride the Lightning mission completed. Okay, right, now this is Lars' van. When you first spawn in, you will need to hunt around to actually find this, but once you have, this is what the van will look like. Now, the first thing that I will always do whenever you come into any missions where you have to defend either Lars' van or defend the Atlas or anything like that, is to clear some space around the van so that you've got place to actually build. Again, if you are playing in missions with other people, then you don't need to worry so much, because you will have people to help you. But let's have a look. Install flying device.
Weather balloon?
Will it keep the van in the air?
We'll find out.
Good enough for me?
Add blue glow to prepare for liftoff.
Now, once you do get this set, before you actually activate it, now when you go into the mission control, you will require 2 blue glow in order to actually start the mission. And this, in case you didn't know, is blue glow. These are what they are like, and these will be dotted all over the map. When you go onto the map, they will show up as those little blue circles, so you will need to find 2 of those before you activate it. But for initial quests, you don't need to have vast amounts of defenses around these. Literally, for your first couple of missions, I would probably say you don't need to put too much defenses around it, because they're not going to be too difficult to complete. Now, once you have set that first part, it will show you on your map which direction everything is going to be coming from. So on the little mini map in the top here, you can see the white sort of line going from south to east. Now that is saying that that is where they are going to be spawning from. And if we go over here, these are the spawns. These little sort of purple, I don't know actually what they're called, but these purple things which stick out of the ground, this is where all of your husks, your monsters will come from. So we've got some down here and we've got some up here as well. Now, on my original video of this, I did show how to set up some basic trap tunnels. So I'm going to do that again on this one. Let's clear a little bit of this space first of all. Because what they will do, the husks will find the shortest route to their objective, and in this case will be Lars van. So from up here, the shortest distance or shortest route for them is literally straight down here. Now if they come to any rocks or trees, of course they will deviate, they will go around those, but then they will head straight for this direction. So at the moment, this sort of corner is going to be our main point that they will aim for. So what we're going to need to do is just set up some basic sort of tunnels, which will hopefully make them go through the tunnels and of course take their damage on the way. So I'm gonna set them up and I will come back to you in a second. Okay, now I have set up some basic trap tunnels here. Now I'm not going to go too much into detail in this video on trap tunnels and how to do those. I don't want to make this video too long, but I've set up some basic trap tunnels along here for this spawn bit, and for this one over here I've set another basic one along here as well. I will do separate videos going a bit more into detail on trap tunnels, but that should be pretty much all we need, at least for the first part. Once we have completed our first part, then there is normally a second wave as well that you will need to do, and they will change direction. But let's get this mission underway. Okay. Now, of course, you can keep your weapons out in case you need them for any reason. Now, you can't actually build up there, unfortunately. So if we want to get in here, we're going to have to jump up. Now, if you do build... How are you even around here? If you do build anything too close to their spawn points, that's why there's a bit up here I missed. Okay, but if you do build too close to the spawn points, then the spawners will actually destroy some of your traps. You don't want to build too close to it. There is a spot over here that I missed and haven't built for, but that is no worries. We can easily take care of this. All we need to do is just stay here and keep an eye on things, but at least majority are going to get hit through our trap tunnels. And they're quite easy to kill initially for the first couple of waves, and what have you. They're going to be quite easy to actually defend. So you shouldn't have any problems in defending everything. I mean, all of those have been completely taken out over there. So we got no issues on that bit. It's just this one small section that I didn't build on because I wasn't paying attention. But never mind. There's only like the one spawn bit here, so it's still going to be pretty easy for us to complete this mission. There'll be no problem there at all. He's all the way over there. He's fine. Okay, so yeah, that is pretty much it. You don't need loads and loads of traps. You don't need loads and loads of weapons. And for the probably, I'd say, until you're getting to the end of near to the end of Stonewood, then there's not even really any need for high power weapons. So many people in this game think that the higher the weapons, the better, damage you're going to do. But it's not really the case, especially when you're in Stonewood. Now I've got here a level 22 gun. Now, as you can see, that doesn't do any different damage than having a level 10 spear. So there's no need for trading 130s and trying to get the highest power level weapons you can. They're just not needed. So don't worry about trading. Don't worry about anything like that. You can easily complete these missions.
Not bad. I think we'll need a little more blue glow.
Okay.
Glow and get ready to defend the van.
So our spawn points are now going to change, and they are going to be coming from over this direction now this time. So you will need to actually put in some new tunnels. So let's clear a bit of this space, and I will get some new tunnels set up, and then we can start the wave 2 then. Okay, so on this one, I've just done something extremely basic. I've cleared all this area just so we can see it a lot better, because majority of them will be coming from here, but we've also got some spawn points up there as well. So what I have done, if I just quickly get up here. Okay, now up here we have got one spot here, so just to hopefully prevent them from coming down this side, I've just put a couple of small walls there, so hopefully when they spawn they will then fall down here and down here and come this way. If they do happen to go over that direction, we can just take care of them, there's no problem. So I haven't set many traps up here. I've literally just a couple of traps. We've got 2 wall launchers, a couple of retractable floor spikes, some wall darts, and some dynamos over here. That is literally all I have put, because as we know, we can easily take care of anything that gets through. So that should do. So let us activate this second part. Okay, and we can stand up on the top here so we can keep an eye on everything. And there we go. They are all going to start coming through here. So that is fine. I'm just keeping an eye up on the bit up the top. Just make sure nobody actually decides to come through from up the top. But that should be pretty much all that you need. They can't get up this bit, so they're not going to come through here. So that is fine. There we go. That's all fine. Yeah, we have got the odd one which has decided to walk around all that up there. So you might just need to keep a check out for any that fall down from up there. But other than that, that is pretty much it. Now it does have 3 minutes left to go, but I've got no problems whatsoever of this this mission going ahead. So I'm going to leave this go on, and I will come back to you just before the end, and we'll go from there. Okay, yeah, so we got 30 seconds left to go. We did have the odd 1 or 2 scragglers that kept coming from up there. They'd obviously walked around those walls to fall down here. But apart from that, no problem at all. I've literally, as you can see, I've just spent the entire time just farming up some materials. So, easy enough to do. And there goes our van.
That's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Quick, someone airbrush that on velvet. Godspeed, Lars. May the King of Olympus guide your journey.
He always does.
Okay, so that's how to do your first Ride the Lightning mission. really easy, no problems at all. I mean, if you are in missions with other people, to be honest, you probably won't even need to build any trap tunnels at all. But if you do play these games on your own, then it's always brilliant to set up some trap tunnels and yeah, get the job done. But I hope this does help you out. If it does, don't forget to drop a like down below, smash that subscribe before you go, and if you turn on the notification bell, then you will always get updated of all my content when it comes out. But until the next time, I hope you have a lovely day and stay safe, my friends.